Hello everyone, my name is Garima Bothra and my topic for discussion today is right to health in India. So before we go to right to health, it is important to understand what is health. According to WHO, health is a state of complete physical, mental and social well-being and not just absence of a disease. The Constitution of India nowhere exclusively talks about right to health. However, in the Part 4 of the Constitution, which contains the directive principles of state policy, in the Article 47, it says it is the duty of the state to increase the nutrition levels and the standard of living of people and to improve public health. Article 47 states that the duty of the state to raise level of nutrition and the standard of living and to improve public health. The state shall regard its the raising of level of nutrition and the standard of living of its people and the improvement of public health among its primary duties, and in particular the state shall endeavor to bring about prohibition of consumption except for medical purposes of intoxicating drinks and drugs which are injurious to health. Article 38 enforces liability on the state that it should secure social order for the promotion of welfare of people, and this cannot be achieved without public health. Article 39 Clause E talks about workers' protection to health. Then Article 41 enforces liability on the state to the public assistance of those people who are basically sick and disabled. Then comes the Article 42. Article 42 states that it is the chief duty of the state to protect the health of an infant and its mother. But it should not be forgotten that these provisions come under the directive principles of state policy and the state is not obliged to follow the same. Now coming to international legal framework with respect to India. India signed International Covenant on Civil and Political Rights along with International Covenant of Economic, Social and Cultural Rights. These conventions promise to secure healthcare right of every individual in the society. As I mentioned before, there is no provision in the Constitution of India which talks about right to health exclusively, but the Supreme Court has interpreted this right to be a fundamental concept of right to life under Article 21 in the case of State of Punjab versus Mohinder Singh Chawla. In another case, State of Punjab versus Ram Bagga, the court said it was the state's responsibility for the maintenance of health services. Public interest litigations have been filed under Article 21 for the violation of right to health. They have been filed for the special treatment of children in jail, on pollution hazards, against hazardous drugs, against inhuman conditions in aftercare homes, on health rights of mentally ill patients, against the right of patients in cataract surgery camps, for immediate medical aid to injured persons, on conditions of tuberculosis hospitals, on occupation health hazards, on regulation of blood banks and availability of blood products, on passive smoking in public places, and also an appeal for the rights of HIV and AIDS patients. In a 2019 Niti Aayog report, it emphasized that the Indian states had unequal public health systems. This was mainly because of restricted technical expertise and other fiscal constraints, while the economic dependence of the states on the center endures to be a major challenge. But the centralization would tear the states from their constitutional rights. The pandemic almost started 5 months back and still hasn't been over in India. One of the main reasons for this is high cost treatment of the virus. The constitutional though guarantees the right to life under Article 21, but it nowhere guarantees right to health exclusively. The COVID 19 challenges have revealed the importance and urgency of right to health to become an fundamental right. Strong health laws will help in building societal resilience to public health emergencies like these. The COVID 19 experience has confirmed the importance of decentralized response, therefore, it must be strengthened. And by strengthened, I mean economically. The development of nutrition, health of the public, and health facilities will show a rise in quality of human resources, which will further help us in building our nation. Thank you for watching.